We will leave at 5:30.
Frontierland reminds me some of my own hometown, Animal. It takes me back to when I was a barefoot boy growing up alongside the riverbank. You know, it seems to me that when I was young, I could remember everything, whether it happened or not. But as I grow older, I seem to remember only the things that never happened at all. the way, on the starboard side, was my stomping grounds when I was young. Exceedingly young. Marvelously young. Young by hundreds of years. Younger than I will ever be again. It's called Tom Sawyer's Island, and is named for a friend from my boyhood. Even today, the only way you can get there is by raft. Old man Harper's grain mill's there, back in the woods just off Tom's Landing. And that's Muck Potter's pond and his windmill. We almost hanged Muck once. And there's Muck's Landing. I always did like Huck. He could swear just wonderful. He and Tom and I spent most of our wild and reckless youth exploring the island. Lots of caves, lots of adventure, if you know where to look. And we all knew where to look. That's Superstition Bridge. It connects the Big Island and the Little. And if you follow the Wilderness Trail there, it'll lead you right up to the gates of Fort Langley. It's the last trading outpost before we head into Indian country. Look who's drifted out of the bayou. Off to port, Captain. It's Beacon Joe.
Old Beacon's been marking this river for longer than I can remember. Every time the river cuts in that channel, Old Beacon puts out a marker to let us know whether it's safe to travel or not. However, Sam here has been bringing it. Push came to shove, he can navigate the Liberty Belle on a heavy loop. Isn't that so, Sam?
Well, I was born humble, Captain, but mostly it's worn off.
You don't see much out this way. That's an Algonquin Indian village. Looks to be from the Powhatan tribe. But usually they stay further east. I've seen the Seminole and Miami as far west, and of course Shoshone, Blackfeet, and Crow, but I've never seen Algonquins out here.
Lots of game out this way. I've seen moose and deer and plenty of other critters along
shoreline. That could be why the mountains are out this corner. Just following the blue trail. Just beyond the village, up that hill, is their sacred burial ground. And those who fall in battle is the type of traditional Belle death. After nightfall, they'll return to mourn the great warriors in August.
Attention deck watch. Shoals to port and starboard. Engine room, steady on.
We're entering shallow water, but there's no cause for worry. Sam knows every shoal and shallow, every snag and sandbar in this part of the river, and he'll navigate us through the safe water. You wouldn't steer us wrong, would you, Sam?
I believe we ought never to do wrong, Captain. Especially when others are looking. Leadsman, sing out.
Those of you that have been this way before know that the water can get fairly shallow along this stretch of the river. The leadsmen pull out the deck. Each mark is about 6 feet. Mark 20 is 2 fathoms, and for us that means safe river.
Captain, we're passing Cutthroat Corner. Attention deck crew, stay alert. If there's river pirates out here, this is where they'll most likely be. I can hear them from here. After all the commotion, it sounds like their interests lie elsewhere. Folks on deck look past the trees on the island. That's Fort Langhorne. Most of these old forts started out as trading posts. Then as settlers started heading west, the army came in and took them over. My feeling is, these days, there's a lot less frontier and a lot more civilization than is truly necessary. Leadsman, give me a depth reading. Sing out.
By the mark, and we
filled with spirit. If you ask me, I'd say the ones telling those tales are the ones filled with spirit. If you want proof, just ask them. They got it. About 100 proof, I reckon. And whatever you do, don't strike any matches if they ain't agreed in your direction. You won't just be seeing ghosts, you'll be joining. We're approaching Liberty Square, which is all important for us. We'll be putting in the dock shortly, so those of you on the upper two decks might get in line to collect all your parcels and head to the lower deck. Got youngins if you want to take them in hand before they get out of here. On behalf of the captain, myself, and the crew, thanks for flying the waterways with us. I hope I see you next time around the river.
Thanks, Sam, and thank you, everyone, for traveling the rivers of America with us today.
Engine room. Approach levee at 1/4 steam. And the bow line. Purser, check freight and cargo.